From the outside, Yaman seems like the perfect leading man. Attractive, successful, full of energy. From the outside, Yaman seems like the perfect leading man. Attractive, successful, full of energy. But behind that image lies something much deeper. A carefully designed strategy that took him from Turkey to the world. It all started in his homeland. Although he trained as a lawyer, he soon chose the spotlight over the courtroom. And it wasn't by chance. From his earliest appearances on Turkish television, Can showed a different kind of ambition. He didn't want to stay local. He was aiming global. He first found domestic success with series like Bittersweet and Daydreamer, but his gaze quickly turned toward Europe. He learned the language, understood the humor, and immersed himself in the culture. He appeared in television projects, ad campaigns, and even social initiatives. There, he wasn't just another pretty face. He appeared in television projects, ad campaigns, and even social initiatives. There, he wasn't just another pretty face. He became a symbol, an actor who speaks from the heart and performs with intention. One of the pillars of his success is his command of languages. It's not just about speaking Italian or English. It's about thinking and connecting in them. That skill made him highly sought after by directors and producers far beyond Turkey. That's how he made his way to Hollywood. Not with noise, but with precision. Meetings in Los Angeles, press features, collaborations with platforms like Disney+, all part of a plan. Because Can doesn't improvise, he builds. In fact, his strategic team is a key part of his rise. His social media presence is curated to the smallest detail. Every post, every gesture, every word serves a purpose. He doesn't chase scandals or cheap headlines. He seeks respect. And he's earned it. Brands like Gucci and Dolce & Gabbana have taken notice, not just as a model, but as a symbol of elegance, discipline, and modernity. And Can isn't limiting himself to acting. He has literary projects, plans for his own fragrance line, ties to gastronomy and sports. He's becoming a global brand, but he doesn't forget his human side. His initiative Can Yaman for Children proves his genuine commitment to social causes. He visits hospitals, organizes campaigns, and does it from the heart, not as a marketing strategy. And his private life? Off limits. No tabloid romances. No attention-seeking headlines. He chooses silence over exposure because his energy doesn't feed off noise and it comes from purpose. Today, Can Yaman is much more than a Turkish actor. He's a European figure, an international brand. A voice heard from Istanbul to Rome, from Madrid to Los Angeles. And the best part is still to come. Demet Özdemir is undoubtedly one of the most talked about figures in Turkish entertainment. Not just for her evident talent, but also for the constant debate surrounding her public image. Although her career has seen success, it's now clouded by controversies, rumors, and interpretations that often have little to do with her acting. What's striking is how her name is still frequently linked to Can Yaman, even though their paths diverged long ago. The media and the internet seem determined to keep that story alive. And in many cases, this forced connection seems more about visibility than emotional reality. It's fair to ask whether this exposure is something Demet encourages or simply allows. Some argue that certain outlets are incentivized to talk about her, exaggerating events or creating false narratives just to keep her in the spotlight. It's not uncommon to see old photos resurface as if current small achievements presented as milestones, or imagined love stories turned into viral headlines. I'm not denying her intelligence or charisma. On the contrary, I believe Demet has navigated the harsh media landscape cleverly. Yet so much strategy can dilute authenticity. That genuine connection with the public, the one that once fueled her rise, seems lost among so many calculated moves. And that ultimately works against her. Because today's audience, when they feel manipulated, walks away. We no longer live in a time when a pretty cover or a romantic story was enough to win hearts. People want truth, consistency, depth. That's why more voices express disappointment, fatigue, even irritation. Not from lack of love, but from wanting to see Demet focused again on what really matters, her art. She has everything to succeed without PR stunts, talent, experience, charisma. But she must choose. Does she want to be remembered for her craft or for the noise surrounding her? Her legacy can be built on honesty and respect without relying on old ties or surface-level drama. In the end, what remains is not immediate fame, but staying true to oneself. I hope Demet reconnects with her most authentic self. The one who won hearts with raw performances and magnetic presence. Because if she sets distractions aside, she can shine on her own. That's how I choose to see her. As a complete woman who doesn't need to lean on anyone else's name to matter. Who can love and move on without losing herself. And if one day she chooses to share her heart again, it'll be on her terms. Not because the public demands it, Demet Özdemir deserves respect not for being perfect, but for being human. In a world that often tries to tear strong women down, that means everything. And what's most beautiful is that despite everything, her light hasn't faded. It has transformed. Because those with true soul always find a way to shine from within. And she without a doubt does. It's clear that she's one of the most complete artists of her generation, but beyond her career, I see an admirable woman who has preserved her essence despite media pressure. As one fan expressed, Demet is a phenomenon, unique, and yes, she truly is. As one fan expressed, Demet is a phenomenon, unique, and yes, she truly is. That's why she has admirers worldwide who recognize her authenticity and strength. In summary, while some insist on defining her by her past relationships or speculating about her private life, I prefer to see her for what she truly represents: an independent, strong, sensitive, and talented woman who keeps moving forward without losing herself. In summary, while some insist on defining her by her past relationships or speculating about her private life, I prefer to see her for what she truly represents: an independent, strong, sensitive, and talented woman who keeps moving forward without losing herself. Her life is proof of how far someone can go when they stay true to themselves.